Welcome to our final Facebook training module, Facebook training number 7, the virtual launch. And why do a virtual launch? Well, for one, we want to tell our close family and friends that we have started a business. We want to inform them about the LifeVantage products and opportunity in case they or someone they know could benefit. And potentially, we want to enroll a few PCs or business partners right out the gate for early success. Now, step 1 is to create the event. If you see on the left here, this is a Facebook event page, and Melissa was the host. She is the one launching her LifeVantage business, and it gives some details of what the event is going to be. It gives the date, the time, it'll give an event description, and you can see here her event description goes a little something like this. Hello, everyone. Thank you for being open to learning more about the hashtag Little Yellow Pill and my new business opportunity. I'm so excited to share this with you, and I appreciate your support greatly. In case you missed my personal story with the hashtag Little Yellow Pill, you can read it below. And you can read it there in the quotes. And then she gives the disclaimer about, we do not claim to treat, cure, prevent, mitigate disease, which is a good thing to put on there as well. And then she says, after cancer, which was part of her story, I'm truly passionate about helping others find greater health and wellness. I can't wait to see you all on Tuesday. If you will be watching from a smartphone or tablet, you will want to download the free Zoom app prior to the start of the launch. Here's the link to the meeting, and then she gives the link to the Zoom event. And please feel free to share the link with anyone you believe could benefit from this health and wellness information. Thank you again for taking part in this exciting event on Tuesday. So basically, she's just welcoming everybody to her event that she's creating, giving them a brief description about what it is. This is just an idea. You can obviously insert your own brief story and a little bit of detail. Very good to give that disclaimer, and then how they can access it with that Zoom link, and giving them the advice to download the app if they're going to be watching it from a smartphone or a tablet, and then just letting them know how excited you are that you're supporting them, or that they are supporting you in your launch. So for the next step, step 2, is to create the invite list. And we're looking to invite about 50 to 100 people. And the reason that we're inviting 50 to 100 and not that big database of 300 to 500 people that we've talked about before in this business is because we want to just invite to this initial virtual launch. We want to invite our hot market, not distant acquaintances. And basically, you can think of this as, who would you invite if you were opening a restaurant? Who would you want to come to the opening night? Basically, who are your close family and friends that would support you no matter what? It would almost be weird not to tell them that you're launching a new business. Those people go on this list. And really, we're not asking them necessarily to join anything or buy anything. We're not really looking to prospect them directly. We are just asking for their support, which is a little bit different, and we'll get into exactly what to say. So step 3 is to invite your list. So you're going to do 2 things here. You're going to send a personal private message via Facebook Messenger to each person individually that you added to your list in step 2. And you want to explain to them why they are invited to your virtual business launch. Now, you're going to be sending this private message first, and then you're going to be sending out the event page to every person that we showed you in that step 1 where we created the event, and then we're going to send it to them. But this is an additional message privately to each person to explain. So here's an example message. Hi, Ray. I hope your summer's going great. Just wanted to reach out personally and let you know that I'm sending a Facebook invitation your way for the virtual launch of our new business. I want you to know up front that I'm not asking you to buy or join anything. I would just so appreciate your support in checking it out if you can. The details are in the event page I'm sending, and if you can tune into the live launch, I would be so grateful, but I understand you're very busy as well, so we will be posting the recording afterward. The information we will be sharing has tremendously blessed our lives already, and maybe you know someone who could use this info as well. Thank you so much for your support. We love you and hope to see you soon. And just, of course, it says below, remember to always sound like you. Use this as a guideline, but make sure you're using wording and language that actually sounds authentic to who you are. Step 4 is promote. So on the event page, that was the step 1, the creating the page. On that event page during the week leading up to the launch, you want to be promoting this launch. You want to build some excitement. Maybe drop some comments on the wall and just get everybody fired up about it. Or a really great way to promote it is within that event page, do a Facebook Live video, real short, just something like, hey guys, 24 hours to our launch. So excited to see you there. And once again, thank you all for supporting my business. It means so much to me, something to that effect. And little teasers just to get people excited. Step 5 is the event itself, which actually is a Zoom presentation, and we want it to be no more than 30 to 35 minutes. We found that if you're going to ask people, for their support, you want to also be respectful of their time. And so this is to introduce guests to the products and the opportunity. And, we've all seen a LifeVantage opportunity on a webinar before. You can really do this however you like. Basically, you want to just follow the format of telling the story of the company, sharing our wonderful products and their benefits, and then sharing what opportunity is associated with it from a business perspective. So the host, the person launching their business, is going to share their 3-minute personal story right up front and edify the presenter. Then the presenter is ideally going to be a Pro 5 and above in your upline, and they are going to present the entire business portion of this Zoom presentation. So step 6 is after the event, after that Zoom presentation. You're going to go back into the event page on Facebook, and you're going to make a post thanking all of those who attended the live launch. And then you're also going to post the recording for those who could not make the live launch. So you can see here, Melissa said, "Hi everyone. Thank you all for your support today. I had so much fun and love having the opportunity to help others feel better. Here is the link to the business launch for anyone that missed the live event. I'm so excited for you to check it out. Let me know what you think if you have any questions after watching." And then in addition to that, in addition to what you're posting on that event page, you want to send an individual message thanking all of those who made the live launch for their support. And you also want to make sure that you add each person you invited to the event to your prospect customer product education group. And on the next slides, I'll explain a little bit more about that in the specific follow-up process. So, step 7, follow up. The follow-up process starts with a very good presentation where the presenter on the Zoom meeting closes with a call to action for the guests. And here's an example of what the presenter might say. At this point, you're finding yourself in one of 4 categories. 1, a customer, meaning you want these products. 2 is a distributor, meaning you want these products and you want to share them. 3, you need more information to make a decision. Or 4, you're a referral, meaning this isn't for you, but you know someone who would love this and you can point them in your direction. The continuation of the follow-up is just that immediately following the virtual launch, you want to send a private message via Facebook Messenger or a text message if you have their cell phone number, thanking your guests for attending and asking if they know which of the 4 categories they are in at this point. So this is a message immediately following the live launch to anybody who attended your live launch via Zoom. Here's an example of what you might say in that message following it. "Hi, Ray. Thank you so much for being with us for the live launch of our business. It means so much to us that you were there. Do you happen to know which of those 4 categories you are in after seeing that presentation? Happy to answer any questions if you have them, but otherwise, thank you very much for your support." And I just want to make a quick reminder here that even if they don't get back to you, or they do get back to you, or you're just not sure where they stand, no matter what, anybody that you invited to this launch, be sure to invite them to your prospect customer product education group so they can learn more about the products on their own time if they'd like to. And then that way, when the timing's right in their life, or they have a need for our products or opportunity, they'll know to reach back to you for information because they've been seeing it all along. It's still present in their mind, and they can decide when it's relevant to them and come back to you. So this is the whole system and the whole purpose of the launch, and then plugging them back into that system that we talked about in previous modules, which is that education group. And then, of course, guys, you just have to follow up. You have to know that, ultimately things will change for people, and when the timing is right, then they will know to come back to you because you're going to have that social media presence that we've been talking about in each of these modules. So they're going to be watching you even if they're not initially interested after the launch. And that concludes, guys, our Facebook training modules. Please leave any questions in the comments section below each video. So if you go back and watch all the modules, if you have a specific question about one of the trainings, just drop it in the comments below, and we will do our best to get back to you to help you answer anything that you have questions about. So thank you, and we'll talk to you soon.